Well, folks, it's been a beautiful Monday morning, and it is time for us to head on out, check out time. Our flight's not until 6 o'clock. It's about 11:30 right now. Checkout's 12 noon. So we're going to end up sitting in the airport for the next 6 hours waiting to board and mail. You ready to roll, babe?
Yes, I'm ready. I've been ready.
She been ready. I told her, you're in a hurry to go nowhere. Our checkout's not till 12, and she's been like just pushing out the door. So, man, you're in a hurry to go nowhere but sit inside of an airport. So we'll see what's happening next, but here's a dirty view out the window of LA and the airport. Here we are. We're at the Tom Brady International Departures here in LAX. This is at Terminal B. That's where most of these Asian destination airlines fly out of, I noticed. So we're here really early. We're about 6 hours ahead, but it's okay. It's supposed to be a few hours ahead anyway. And we had to check out our hotel, took a free shuttle down here. Very nice lady driving the shuttle bus. Playing some really cool music on the bus, so enjoyed that. It was a nice launch off, and so now we're gonna sit inside in here and wait till they open up the desk and begin the next part of our journey here on this. So I wish us luck on this. There's a lot still to do when we get to the Philippines. I know some of you watch other vloggers and y'all say, oh, well, so-and-so, like I'll give, for instance, like Mark at Overstay Road. Oh, well, he just did this and this, you know, and he went straight home. Well, LGUs are different in each place, each government unit is. And our rules are a total different set of rules than like what Mark had at Overstay Road and some others as well. Some of you will reference Tim K. Well, Tim K wasn't coming in international. He was just going from one province to another. And you see what a big headache that was for him, just to go from one province to another and ended up in quarantine. So we have a lot of steps to go through, and we're trying to make our way down to Iloilo. We have to get a medical certificate in the Philippines. We have to get this travel authority. We've already got our acceptance letter from our barangay. We had to have our property inspected and passed and signed off on that we could home quarantine there. And then the, I believe it's called the MDRRM, they are the ones that's going to handle all the rest of getting us set up to pick us up at the airport and deliver us home. And here's the trick in that. Flights for the province come in on certain days to Iloilo. Flights for the city come in on certain days. And these flights are kind of booked up and they're rotating. You'll have Philippine Airlines will fly a couple days a week. You'll have Cebu Pacific, he'll fly a couple days a week. And you have Air Asia that'll fly a couple days a week. And each one of those 2 days that they have, one day may be for the province passengers and another day may be for the city passengers. And the tickets were pretty booked up. Philippine Airlines was booked out, Cebu Pacific was booked out, and we might not be looking at being able to get back into our province, into our town, until in December. I did get a ticket booked on Air Asia, but the problem with that is that the ticket on Air Asia was actually on the wrong day, and it's the only thing they had available. That was it. And I'm going to deal with them on that. And as well as we've been already warned that the people handling everything there in the city, you go through the city first. So I'm gonna have to go, because the airport's in Iloilo City, so you got to go through Iloilo City in order to get to the Iloilo province. And we hear that they've been prioritizing, if it's true, you know, it might just be chismes, but this is from a good source, that they've been prioritizing the people for the city and not for the province, and they've been bumping people off flights, and it's a little bit of a mess. So we don't know. It's up in the air when we're actually going to be able to get on that plane and land in Iloilo. And if we land late at night, we have to go to like a sportatorium, a sports facility there in Iloilo, and stay until they can arrange for our province to come pick us up from there. If we land in the middle of the day in a certain time, our province can arrange to pick us up directly from the airport. Right now, we're scheduled for the middle of the day, but on the wrong day. But we're gonna see if we can work with the airlines on that and work with our province on that. They told us, the people that's picking us up, they told us that so many times now they've made it to the airport thinking they're picking somebody up and find out that they were knocked off their flight and their flight canceled. So they kind of get tired of making dry runs, and I can understand that too. So we got a little bit of challenge ahead of us. A little update on David. We still haven't heard anything about his wife and family and his compound there, the condition it's in. He's still in the darkness on that. No messages yet. We have managed to find a couple video clips, and some things look promising. It's there in his town, in his barangay. Loud cart right there. Sorry for that. Some things look promising. We see people already cleaning up and picking up, and other places, you know, looks pretty dark and grim. So it's just a wait and see type of situation. David's flight canceled going to the Philippines. Delta dropped him and pulled the same mess they did on me, exactly the same. I warned him not to use them. So he got a flight on Alaska Air coming to LAX, and I helped him last night get a ticket booked to go from LAX to Manila, and he'll be 1 day behind us now, and he'll be on, I feel, the right airline. PAL looks like they're picking up more flights going from LAX and San Francisco, heading across over to the Philippines there, these direct flights. So that's kind of promising too, and it shows at the end of this month that they're going to add even more and pick the service up. So things are looking up on that aspect. Well, with this, I'm going to close this out, and we're going to do our little waiting period. And I appreciate y'all watching those videos and sharing information. It all helps each other out, what each of us go through. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.